to be able to build up voltage. When I say build up voltage, you understand what I'm saying? By connecting in series, you are actually building up voltage, not ampage. So if you achieve your final positive here, and you achieve positive here, you know you cannot loop these two. So you turn it the other way around. So your positive here should link up with the negative here and continue.
Yes.
So that way you achieve final negative and final positive. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? That is the better way to. Can you quickly do that? If you have your cells around.
All the cells are already there.
They are already done. Yeah. I can see some that are still not done. Like this is not done.
That's the only one. Most of the other ones are linked.
It has been sold out.
It has been sold out. Yeah. Okay, if it has been sold out, okay, they don't intend to go beyond this stage. So we get what I'm talking about. Let's just you will just after the time you got meat properly, you just drop and put high and drop and put high. It's as simple as that. Even if you have 30 of them, that's what you do to the meat.
Yes, in fact, it's a very one by one.
That's the other way. The same thing you achieve the same time. But one is faster. So negative and let's stand and go.
Instead of this one of measuring, it's already set. No, that's said that if it's in a straight line like this, in an line it's very good pattern. But you want to
that's
the only thing like we just show that positive negative.
Start with the positive.
Very easy.
You do that with all the cells.
So what of the connection to
data? Then go to your platform. Go to your platform. Even if you are using something as big as this, it's the same thing.
Yes.
If you have 4x9 here, as in 4 here, 9 here, you do the same thing. Put all of them, map it out how you want it to be. 4 here, draw your 4, draw your this thing. Are you getting it?
Yes.
So you have all of them, or you have what flying words here.
Positive.
Flying positive. That's very important. If you have flying positive, what you have already mapped, start placing the cell. Even if you are using the complete cell, start placing the cell and gum it. After gumming, then you start dropping what is flying. Drop it on the negative.
On the negative.
So
drop
it on the negative. Then you achieve the one at the final positive. Right here, it's very likely that you achieve final positive. Turn it around. When you turn it around, it will be negative here. So you let this one terminate and then you have a bridge. You understand? So you have negative here and positive here.
Very excellent.
So
at every point, you must have even number of cells. That is the same number.
It has to be.
Yes, okay.
It has to be. For the purpose
of having positive and negative on both sides.
Hello, sir. Sorry to bring you back. You will say I'm still jumping.
What do you want to
I wanted to ask about the full cell. He had been talking about connecting if we're using full cell. Instead of cutting, how to connect using just one cell. Do you understand?
Big cell.
Do we understand what we mean by?
You're missing the point. How to connect using just one cell.
We understand what we mean by parallel connection?
Yes.
Why do we connect in series?
To build voltage.
To build up voltage. When you connect in series, you are building up voltage. When you connect in parallel, you are building up
power.
Ampage.
Okay.
If you connect in parallel, you are building up ampage, your voltage remains constant. I will use something to explain that to you. Now, let's look at car battery scenario again. I'm sure that's what most of us are familiar with.
Well, I want to ask you a question. Okay, if we have two sets like this, we can connect them in parallel.
You cannot. I'm not going to connect parallel.
With two, that is positive to positive.
Why would you connect two panels in parallel? Why?
To build ampage.
To build ampage. No, that's okay. That's the essence.
Yes.
If you have 4x9 cells here and it's 36 volts. No, 36 cells, right? 4 times 9, that's 36. How many volts is that panel going to give you?
Depending on the
18.
Each one.
18.
You know now.
0.5.
36.
18.
18. It's simple. I get it. You have connected the cells, individual cells, to one another in series is why you achieve 18. There's nothing like parallel on a calendar. If you now have 18 here, because each cell actually produces 0.5, right? Then you have a complete cell of 18 books. Are you getting this? And the average as it is, say if you try to build up, if you try to build up the voltage, if you try to build up the voltage that's where it connects to it. Are you getting it? The ampage remains constant.
Yeah.
If the individual cell is giving you 2.5 amp, there are cells that are giving as much as 2.5. Yeah, this one we are able to less than 2. You understand? The implication at the end of the day is that what you have here, the entire ampage is still really constant. But that ampage is not what you are doing. What you are dealing with is the wattage. So how do you get the wattage? Are we listening? How do you get the wattage? We are not actually using the ampage you made away. As far as the solar panel is concerned, we are doing the wattage. And that is, you get to the wattage by multiplying the voltage, the eventual voltage, not the voltage of the individual cell. 5. So your wattage will be 2.5 times 18. Wattage for that particular panel is 2.5 by 18. Do we get that? 2.5 by 18 will give us what? Let somebody do that.
18 times 2, 36.
45. So it's 45 watts. Are you getting it? Now, that question that you asked, I'm going there. Now, if you have one panel of 45 watts and 18 volts, you know why most of the time we advise that you have excess of like 6 volts? Because most batteries are 12 volts. Most batteries for solar, they come in 12 volts. You have 18 volts. Are we getting this at all?
Yes.
The remaining volts is supposed to take care of the losses and be able to charge your batteries. Are you getting it? Now, when your panel is ready, let's say you have 3 or 4 panels, you must have been wondering when you have more than one panel, how do you do it? That's where parallel connection comes. Are you getting? You already achieved your 18 volts. 18 volts is 18 volts. Are you getting it? Yes. Now, if you now want to, what you now want to build up now is the wattage. The purpose of gathering panels is to develop or to build up wattage, because wattage is the power. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
The voltage can just appear to be the unit. It appears to be the unit. The real power is the wattage. Now, if you already have 45 watts here, 45 watts here, and then you have another one for 5 watts. Are you getting it? Then you have, what it means that you already have your power, your final positive and your final negative. Is that not so?
Yes.
Your final positive, your final negative. Just like you have in the case of battery, you have your positive terminal, you have your negative terminal. Why I like to use that word final is that you will know that you are not anywhere within the cells. You are out already. Whatever is supposed to be the output, the outcome of this circuitry arrangement, connecting one cell to the other, is your final, either positive or negative. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
If you already have, just like I'm talking about something like this. This is final negative, this is final positive. That's what I'm talking about. Are you getting it? You don't use the word final anywhere inside here. You can never ever define it. That's why I said flying, not flying, positive, flying. You give it whatever name that suits you. So long as you understand what you're doing. So, but at the end here, you are supposed to have, even if it involves 100 cells on a panel, at the end of the day, you are supposed to have final one single negative and one single positive. That is your final negative and final positive. Now, if you now have 2 panels, let's start from like 2 because it's the same thing you do to all of them. If you have 2 panels, one panel of 18 volts, another panel of 18 volts. 18 volts is your unit, is alright. You can charge any 12 volt battery. Are you getting it? But how will it charge it? How fast will it charge it is what we are talking about. Given that the sun is set, I mean, it's up there and it's good. You understand? The wattage is actually what indicates how long that your panel will charge that battery. If you have small panel like this, and you want to charge battery that will cover this whole house. It will be charging small, but it will be like maybe sunlight for like 1 week or something. See, understand? And when you finish charging it, when you finish using it, you go back again. You go and terminate it and make it charge again. But if you want to, if you have standard panel, even if you go to market and buy panel, it's ready-made one to bypass all the costing and everything. It's the same thing. That's how you deal with it is what I'm telling you. You have all of these things printed there. You will see the wattage on it, you will see the voltage, you will see the voltage. In fact, most of the time you won't see, you may not even see ampage because you are not relating with ampage. You are relating. It's the ampage with the voltage that actually gives you wattage. So, question of ampage is not the real power now is the wattage. Now, if this is 45 watts, and you want to interconnect two panels to 45 watts, while you are doing that, if you don't know, is for you to be able to build up strength. That's to build up your wattage. Are you getting it? So if you are going to connect that, can somebody suggest how the best way to connect that to achieve to be able to build up wattage? Parallel. And when we say parallel, can somebody see explain?
Plus.
Positive,
negative to negative.
So when you do like that, when you do just that to two panels, what do you have? 2 panels of 45 watts. 90 watts, you are coming on. If you put 3, it's 45 times 10. If you put 10, it's 45 times 10. Are you getting it? So we have high wattage cells. So it depends on the voltage of each cell.
The voltage is the same across.
It depends on the manufacturer. Are you getting it? We have cells here that happens to be 1.2, 1.4. We have other cells here that still 2.0 ampage. So you see what I'm talking about. So if you're actually looking out to source for your cells, and you have very high wattage on your mind, go for the ones with high ampage.
How do we know that?
Huh?
It will specify it.
Manufacturer's prescription. They will write it on top of it. This is 0.5, 2.5 amp. It's there like that. If the reason there is not for you to detect, it's not for you to look at. So you ask, okay, this is a cell, look nice. What is this? What is the specification? Is 0.5, 2.5. Is 0.5. Most of them are 0.5. In fact, all of them are 0.5. So it's 0.5, 1.2. 0.5, 1.6. So if this one is 0.5, 1.6, this one is 0.5, 2.5, which one is better for you to buy?
2.5.
Which one is cost effective?
2.5.
Because it will take you to your
desired wattage.
The wattage you desire quickly, and it will end up being cost effective for you. Are we getting it?
Yes.
So I said, even if you have 10 panels, what it means is that you arrange this one, play this one, this one, you find a way of getting, drop your positive, drop it down, well. Drop this one too, down, well. Drop your negative down, somewhere halfway. Drop your negative down halfway. This positive here goes straight to the down, well. To the down, well, to the down, like that. So there's no complication. Do you get that? Do you understand what I'm saying? If this is a panel, and the positives, this is the positive of the first panel, this is the positive of the second panel. You put something on it and you put a cable and left because it's your termination to come down. See understand? Like that. All the positives at the same level, all the negatives at the same level for easy connection, easy link. So you link from the first panel to the second panel to the third panel. That's parallel. From positive to positive to positive to positive. From negative to negative to negative to negative. So the final that you have there, sure, so if you have like 45 watts times 5, if you are dealing with 5 panels, what do you have? By the time you do parallel connection, what do you have?
225. 225.
225 watts.
Watt.
That's a very, very high wattage. Very, very high wattage that can do almost, that can take care of the house if you know how to moderate and you have a very good battery. Do you understand? So that is how it goes. And I said something for the ladies among us. They might be looking at how somebody will say, if I want to deal with all these panels that will actually give me, I will cut like this. No, you don't have to. But it's very, very good for you to know, to understand this concept, this concept of solar system to this level, you are far better off than any other person that all he does is when he wants to panel, you go to the market and this. There might be scenario that you actually need very minor coding, like in the case of street lights and all that. You can build that on top of this. A smaller panel like this, you will be able to use street light. Are you getting it?
Yes. But I have a question.
What? Like street light, it means smaller battery, smaller wattage, and smaller inverter.
Smaller inverter.
That's it.
He's going there.
So we are going with that. You understand how far we are?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, multiple panels. Stop halfway. Stop halfway, not crossing yet. All the positives should drop where? For the purpose of standing well and easy identification, so you don't miss it on the result. You are dealing with about 4 or 5 panels because if you make mistakes, it can be very disastrous.
So
after connecting all positives, you go to the negative, connecting all negatives. Your final positive and your final negative is your output. The negatives are cross. It's not definitely not cross. That's the purpose of drawing and jumping. Are we getting that?
it's related. I was coming to this related.
I was going to ask about the thickness of or the types of cables that we use for this final connection that you're talking about, parallel connection.
For the final, when you say final connection,
I mean parallel connections, yeah.
This kind of cable will have to be very high power. The kind of cables you see in the car. The kind of cable you see on the battery when you are connecting batteries, you know the kind of cable you see here. You cannot see that kind of cable anywhere in the car again. That's the kind of cable we are talking about. Because we are dealing with very hard currents. Direct for that one. Are you getting it? When it's low, it's low. You cannot do anything. The wattage, when the wattage is low. But when the wattage is high,
Mr. Solomon, you are already connecting.
when the wattage is high, you can't hold it.
We are not seeing what he's doing.
He will show us.
Well, you are supposed to see what to say.
Yes, now how the connection to the inverter
He will show
and
us.
to the battery.
He will show us eventually. Let's
Which
see.
will show
Connection of what?
to the inverter and battery.
You're going to get them.
Let's Solomon. We just want to be stressing this word.
Okay, tell us that because that's what he's doing at the back.
He's going to get them.
I'll tell
Let's
you
see.
how this, then we now bring the inverter
And do it,
of this thing.
Okay,
Then we'll see you. But it's better to hear it and understand it.
First.
If you put it on the ground here, if you don't know what the connection, why do we even connect at all? You are not